Good morning. Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the singing of our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated.
Good morning. My name is Maximilian Berry, and I am the senior class president for the class of 2016. I'm honored to give this speech, but honestly, I'm a little overwhelmed. To the families who may have flown hundreds of miles or driven hours to get here, I wish I had an enlightening speech with memorable words of wisdom. Unfortunately, my speech will feel like your kids' t-ball games or third grade dance recitals. The best part is when it ends. I would like to thank Mr. Giancarelli, the Board of Education, the Morris Knolls administration, all the faculty and staff. I speak for all the graduating class when I say we appreciate all that you've done for us, making our time at Morris Knolls so memorable. Most importantly, I would like to give a big shout out to all our parents. Without your tireless efforts and always trying to push us to reach our personal best, we would not be here today. Thank you. Now, I remember Mr. Cleffy telling all of us at a freshman meeting, high school will be the fastest 4 years of our lives. He wasn't wrong. When reflecting on my time here at Morris Knolls, it hit me. Things just seem to be happening way too fast. And it's for this reason that it's important to take notice and always remember it's the little things in life. Moments that make you happy instantaneously for no other reason than just being plain fantastic. Little things like finding a friend to lend you a cell phone charge in school when her battery is low, beating the buses when the day is over, the Knolls Hills football games. When your teacher tells you that this will be your last test of the year, excluding stats and prob because that just goes to the bitter end. Laughing at someone's really bad jokes like yours truly. Jean, the lunch lady. Giving positive advice to a friend, having your moment of fame in the lit dub. Volunteering your own time and effort to help others who truly need it, and seeing their reaction to what you've done for them. These little things will have an everlasting impression on you. There's nothing that could ever take that moment away from you, and that's one of the moments that makes you who you are, all from just one little thing. It doesn't always have to be big, and they're not always special. And I've given a lot of thought to who we, the class of 2016, are, and I must say, our class is very unique. We tend to be a reserved class that is fairly intellectual, business-minded, and creative. We are motivated individuals that rise to the occasion. In order to bring meaning to Spirit Week, we started selling things like lemonade and wristbands for a charity called Alex's Lemonade Stand for Childhood Cancer Research. We sold chalk-covered pretzels to raise money for Miss Russo's family after a devastating situation. This gave us purpose and united us as a class and as a community. So, to end this like I promised I would, after my 4 years at Morris Knolls, I am grateful for my peers and teachers for what they've taught me. There are infinite moments, big and small, that make up who we are and who we become. This is our journey. When we begin the next adventure and write the next chapter of our lives, we make decisions every day that can have a lasting impact on another's life. So be the one to make someone's day with a little thing like a smile, a greeting, make someone laugh, be grateful, and acknowledge someone else's existence besides your own. Remember to always appreciate what you have. Pay attention to the world around you. Be on the lookout for the little things. They might just turn out to be the big things. And make every moment count, class of 2016.
Good morning to the administration, staff, students, Board of Education, family, and friends. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. I'm sure some of you may recognize that quote, Ms. Barquetto seniors, perhaps. It's from your boy, Dr. Seuss. What's important to remember on this sentimental day is that although today marks the end of your high school career, it is just the beginning of the great adventure we call life. You see, life happens in stages. We began our time here as freshmen, insecure and overwhelmed, and most of us had caring parents who mimicked Dr. Seuss's wise words when they said, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose." And isn't that the truth? Over the years, several wise people, I like to call them teachers, have shared their remarkable insight with me on the ways of the world and the inner workings of, well, life. I've found that high school, as shocking as this may seem, is not necessarily just about the academics. Take a second to take that all in. You see, it's not so much about your ability to graph a polynomial function or to know the atomic mass of the elements. Granted, that's all really useful short-term information, but maybe high school, and these great educators with which it's stocked, has offered us something just a little bit bigger. A way to navigate the pitfalls of adulthood. For as long as I can remember, adults have asked me, what's your passion? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where are you going to college? What will you study? And when will you decide? It all sounds a bit stressful, right? And it was. But somehow all of my experiences here at Morris Knolls prepared me to compartmentalize and manage the task at hand. I recall the many conversations I had with caring staff members who patiently counseled me through the college process. I remember Mr. Langer, who's standing right over there, telling me that I really was a rock star, because that was his dream. Or Mr. Slaughterhoff, when he told me, you know, Brett, a year from now, are you really going to remember this day even happened? Or Mr. Szymanczyk, the many, many, many times we sat in the choir room on a Monday night while he screamed, "Work harder!" in his oh-so-endearing way. And when I think about all the people along the way who have helped me survive, and in fact thrive, most of them came from this very building. And it is with that that I speak not only for myself, but for many of my friends who have found mentors among the staff here at Morris Knolls. Thank you all to every teacher, guidance counselor, custodian, nurse, to every staff assistant, and to all the administrators who have helped shape us. And so, to the class of 2016, I share one final bit of wisdom from our man, Dr. Seuss, when I say, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Congratulations, class of 2016.
Good morning, administration, staff, faculty, students, friends, and family of the class of 2016. About a week ago, in typical high school fashion, I was up in my room frantically trying to complete the rough draft of this speech that was due the following morning. I wondered why, after all these years of schooling, I was still falling victim to the traps of procrastination. Struggling to aggregate my feelings into one speech, I turned to Google. I searched how to write a salutatorian speech and metaphors describing high school, but alas, was left with unsatisfying results. Next, I began to think about the meaning of being salutatorian. To explain it, I turned to Urban Dictionary. Salutatorian, the person who missed being valedictorian by a few GPA points. Second place is the first loser. However, this didn't make any sense to me. Looking out at my fellow classmates today, I don't see any losers. We've all survived these past 4 years of high school and are about to receive our coveted diplomas. I am no more qualified to be standing up here today and sharing my thoughts than any of you. I am simply an 18-year-old girl who, if you ask her parents, does not always use her head. As I continued to struggle with writing my speech, I began to think about the passage of time and how it flies by, about how there is never enough of it, and life sneaks up on us so fast that often we struggle to appreciate the time we have while it is still available. I had plenty of time to write this speech, but instead was left realizing that once again, time had escaped me. In a similar fashion, it seems as if our high school experience has escaped us. After 4 years of anticipation, we are finally sitting at graduation, and our lives are about to undergo drastic transformations. Coming into freshman year, we had no way of predicting the conditions we would be in sitting here today. We've experienced unexpected friendships and grown apart from people we thought would be by our sides forever. We've endured obstacles, new adventures, and first-time experiences that we will never forget. We've gotten in trouble, accomplished much, and most importantly, been shaped along the way. Looking back, I could have taken more chances in high school. I let time pass me by, and it wasn't until senior year that I truly began to take risks and make the most of the time I had here. There are many more experiences and events I wish I had taken advantage of, and people I had got to know before graduating. So as you go off to college and begin the next chapter of your life, take every chance you get. This is hard work, this is scary work, but regret is even scarier. Don't procrastinate and wait until the last minute to truly start living. Street poet and philosopher Drake once said, "All in all, I learned a lesson from it though. You never see it coming, you just get to see it go." We have learned many invaluable lessons throughout our time in high school. And although we did not anticipate the end arriving so quickly, as our high school careers come to a close, we can rest assured that many more lessons are to come. You're going to have setbacks, obstacles, and failures. But in the same way, you will have successes, triumphs, and victories. Just remember that all of it is temporary. Nothing terrible lasts forever, so hang in there. And nothing worthwhile is permanent, so hang on. As you sit here for the remainder of the ceremony, live in the present. Soak in these final moments of being together as a class. During project graduation and over the summer, spend time with those you love and who make you happy. While we have many great experiences ahead of us, we must appreciate the moments Morris Knolls has provided and take advantage of the few we have left. Thank you, and good luck to the class of 2016.
Good morning, and thank you to all of the students, faculty and staff, administrators, and friends and family present here today. I'm going to start off with a physics metaphor, well, because I am a nerd. I mean, that's why I'm standing here. As Dr. Rubin, my physics teacher, made sure everyone knew, every action has an equal and opposite reaction, or what is formally known as Newton's third law. Applying this to life, events or situations that you first perceive to be negative can sometimes turn out to have a positive outcome, testing us, pushing us, and molding us into better people in the long run. I experienced this observation firsthand when I moved here from Utah 5 days before the start of freshman year. I can honestly tell you, moving at that age was terrible. Not only did I have to leave my friends and family behind, but I was terrified of entering this place called New Jersey, which I was convinced would be overrun with people with spray tans, weird accents, and an obsession with Italian food. Now, that last part may be true. Real Italian food is tasty, I've discovered. But I was pleasantly surprised to walk into Knolls my first day and find relatively normal people. Although I was still worried about making friends, being that girl from Utah, I eventually found my way. And in doing so, I realized moving across the country was actually a good thing. In Utah, the public school system in my district was lacking in many areas. In fact, I remember in 3rd grade, there were so many students in my class that my teacher called me number 35 instead of Lauren. Needless to say, that was not the best learning environment. In contrast, at Knolls, for the first time, I was put into classes that challenged me, joined in the classroom by students who took their work seriously, and teachers who really cared about teaching. In this way, moving to New Jersey from Utah wasn't a positive experience because it was easy, but instead because it was hard, really hard. I honestly don't think I could have achieved all I have without moving. So I want to thank Knolls faculty and fellow students for pushing me to be better in so many ways, a better student as well as a better person. While not everyone can relate to moving across the country, each of us should be able to take away certain lessons from our time at Knolls. Lessons that we learned by making it through similarly challenging experiences that forced us to dig a little or a lot deeper. Challenges in life are crucial to growth and success. So when we go away to college next year or start working full-time, let's not be afraid to embrace new experiences. Whether signing up for a particularly difficult class, forcing ourselves to be more social, like I know I'll have to do, or simply finding the time to call home to your parents and even your pesky little sister to say hi. Because you miss them. Because you know you wouldn't be where you are without them. We might stumble and we might fail, but we shouldn't give up. As Samuel Beckett wrote, ever tried, ever failed, no matter. Try again, fail better. Life is made out of experiences, good and bad. And if we want our lives to be meaningful and rewarding, we must embrace them both. Let the experiences begin, class of 2016.
where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance, I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong.
At this time, I'm going to ask Lauren Skornavaka, SGA Treasurer and SUMA Award winner, herself to present the SUMA Medallion winners for the class of 2016. The SUMA medallions are presented to those students who have maintained an average of 90 or better throughout their high school careers. The winners will stand and remain standing. Please hold all applause until all names have been called.
Good morning. Kimberly Zulo, Christopher Zulig, Alton Zaku, Iram Zafar, Syra Zafar, Claire Wisniewski, Danielle Willis, Lauren Von Berg, JC Vitolo, Haley Venezia, Connor Vasile, Adam Van Buskirk, Margot Tice, Devin Samoji, Anna Sykes, Tracy Schur, Robert Schweizer, Caroline Skirman, Laura Satilli, Joelle Santiago, Nicole Rutino, Arjun Rajan, Jake Perzak, Megan Pizer, Jessica Perillo, Lisa Finnessy, David Paulin, Jennifer Ondish, Kelly O'Hara, Nicholas O'Connell, Alexandra Nikolovsky, Michael Nichols, Lauren Morelli, Adam Miller, Michaela Meyerhoff, Abigail Merrill, Megan McDonald, Cara Marinelli, Paul McMichael, Mason Lucas, Dylan Lesh, Abigail Karat, Emma Kilcoyne, Nicholas Kern, Hunter Caldy, Logan Houston, Molly Heller, Samuel Hardy, Matthew Hanwright, Sophia Goldberg, Catherine Gleason, Amanda Giordano, Justin Giacobi, Courtney Gehring, Joseph Fulham, Jenna Ford, Caitlin Ford, Erica Elliott, Kendall Easley, Matthew Dottinger, Olivia DeTrolio, Daniel DeBleek, Angela Cunningham, Kyler Kautz, Erin Kugel, Brent Constantino, Jack Cook, Rachel Cohen, Elizabeth Clayton, Julia Clayton, Matthew Clark, Esther Cha, Brian Chegwidden, Michael Chapman, Anthony Catlow, Sebastian Castano, Gabrielle Capco, Elizabeth Cacavale, Nicholas Burns, Julia Buckingham, Austin Braddock, Corinne Bowe, Kristen Bowe, Carly Bauman, Catherine Atkinson, Alyssa Arcibal, and Richa Amin. Thank you and congratulations to all recipients.
I would like to now call up Risha Amin, SGA Secretary and IB Diploma recipient herself, to announce the 2016 International Baccalaureate Diploma recipients. Again, recipients, please stand and remain standing until all names have been called, and please hold your applause until the end.
Good morning. Kimberly V. Zulo, Connor C. Vasile, Lauren G. Skornavaca, Arjun C. Rajan, Lauren E. Morelli, Paul D. McMichael, Jillian M. Kelly, Kendall A. Easley, Angela M. Cunningham, Matthew R. Clark, and Daniel Brandt. Congratulations to all the recipients.
Good morning, Morris Knolls High School senior class, faculty, family, friends, administrators. I'm pleased to be here this morning to speak on behalf of the Morris Hills Regional Board of Education. First, let me offer my congratulations to the Morris Knolls class of 2016. I've spoken many times about what a privilege it is to serve on this board, but while I was preparing to write this, I asked myself, what is it that makes this district and this high school in particular so special? Is it the experienced, passionate faculty? Well, yeah, it's part of it, sure. A forward-thinking, engaged administration? Yeah, that's very important too. Is it the comprehensive curriculum, exhaustive list of sports, music programs, clubs? Check, 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 and check. That's not the whole story. I've attended many school functions in my time on the board. Never ceases to amaze me how much talent, energy, and enthusiasm I see displayed by our students, whatever their passions or interests are. So I've come to the conclusion that what takes this school from excellent to awesome is the students. And as it is the senior class that sets the tone, attitude, and pace of a school, well, class of 2016, all I can say is you did an incredible job. Your teachers, advisors, coaches did a lot of work preparing you, but you're the ones that took the tests, wrote the papers, practiced your lines or music or plays, did community service projects, wrote the newspaper, took pictures for the yearbook, encouraged, supported your fellow classmates and the younger students, and just generally made Morris Knolls a great place to learn. And the entire school, as well as your community, has benefited from your leadership. My challenge to you is to take all that you've learned here and all the talent and energy that you've displayed in your time here at Morris Knolls and go out in the world and make great things happen. Now, as far as graduation is concerned, you probably have mixed emotions. Maybe you're relieved that it's over. That would have been me. Also a bit wistful that this chapter of your life is coming to a close, and concerned about what's to come, whether it's college, trade school, work, or the military. I'm here to tell you, don't be anxious. Whatever path you choose, and trust me, you're going to change your mind a couple of times, you are prepared for whatever it is that you decide you want to do. You're adults now. You've earned that title through all of your hard work here at Knolls. So look in the mirror tonight and say to yourself, I did it. And know that if you apply that same effort and enthusiasm to all the tasks in your life, both great and mundane, and trust in your own abilities, you will succeed. On that note, I have one favor to ask. You'll all be receiving your diploma, or an empty holder anyway. When you receive it, please don't look at the ground. Don't hesitate to shake hands. Don't mumble, and don't slink away once you have it in your hand. Look that scary administrator or board member in the eye, smile, say thank you, shake their hand firmly, take your diploma, and walk away proudly. Because you did indeed earn it. A lot of people had a hand in helping you get here, but you are the ones that made it all happen. Good luck, thank you, and congratulations once again to the class of 2016.
The last speech of the day.
Distinguished guests, family members, and class of 2016, congratulations. In preparing for what I was going to say today, I was reminded of the young man that walked across the stage at his high school graduation, and he fell through a gap in the wood. His mother was overheard saying in the crowd, "Oh, don't think much of it. It's just the stage he's going through." I really thought I'd get more laughs than that, but my wife did predict that we wouldn't get that many, so. Someone once said that commencement speeches were invented largely in the belief that outgoing high school students should never be released into the world until they have been properly sedated. Hopefully you don't feel that way today. Hopefully, after my speech, you feel as though you were at a party in the desert, to quote senior Liam Eastman in the most influential song of our time. In all seriousness, this class is truly special to me. This is my first graduating class at Morris Knolls High School, and you will always be remembered. Now, let me be honest with you about my experiences with commencement speeches. I have been through several of my own, sat through dozens of others, and I can't recall a single word or phrase from any of those informed, inspirational, and never-ending speeches. So I have just a few words of advice for you today. Nelson Mandela was known for saying, "No exercise is better for the human heart than reaching down to lift up another person." That is your charge, and that is your challenge. That is what I believe it means to be a member of the class of 2016 at Morris Knolls High School. The education you have received at Morris Knolls isn't meant to be the same as what you could have received at other schools in our county and state. You have been given an education that says it's not enough to have a skill, not enough to have read all the books or know all the facts, but you understand that values really do matter. The values you have been taught, the struggles you've survived, the diploma you are about to receive, have prepared you to compete with anybody, anywhere. People with backgrounds like yours can and will make a difference in this world. You are the future leaders of tomorrow. You have the chance to be doctors, lawyers, bankers, accountants, engineers, social workers, soldiers, journalists, entrepreneurs, teachers, and more. And in those vital professions, your contributions will be enormous. You can save lives, provide prosperity, record history, prevent disease, train young minds, and make a difference. Your family, your education, and your values have prepared you for this challenge. Now, I would like to share a poem that a good friend of mine shared with me, and I think it's fitting for our ceremony today. The poem is called The Lion Chaser's Manifesto. Quit living as if the purpose of life is to arrive safely at death. Run to the roar. Stop pointing out problems. Become part of the solution. Stop repeating the past and start creating the future. Face your fears. Face your dreams. Grab opportunity by the mane and don't let go. Live like today is the first day and the last day of your life. Blaze new trails. Don't try to be who you're not. Be yourself. Dare to fail, dare to dream, and dare to be different. Quit holding out. Quit holding back. Quit running away and chase the lion. Class of 2016, build a future we all can be proud of. You can do it. Have a wonderful life. Take care of one another. For the rest of your life, work hard, laugh often, and keep your honor. And of course, soar like golden eagles. Thank you. Now, Mr. Gencarelli, by the power vested in me by the state of New Jersey and the Morris Hills Regional District Board of Education, I hereby certify that the students present have completed all requirements of the state of New Jersey and the Morris Hills Regional District and are eligible for the certificates of graduation. Class officers, please give the roll call. As we give the roll call, it is important during the distribution of diplomas that you hold your applause until the end, so all families have the right to hear their names of their graduates.
Lauren Michael Von Berg, valedictorian.
Julia A. Buckingham, salutatorian.
Maximilian Douglas Berry, class president.
Megan Rose McDonald, student government vice president of events.
Brett Robert Isa.
Lauren Grace Skornavaca, student government treasurer.
Ryan Robert Washington.
Richa D. Amin, student government secretary.
Omar Mahmoud Abdulghani.
Maria Fernanda Acosta Sanchez.
Maria Matilde Adames.
Johan Marcus Adams Brito.
Connor Jewel Albanese.
Yasmin Alam.
Samantha Nicole Angelillo.
Matthew Paul Engel.
Gloria A. Apaya.
Summer Nieves Aranita.
Carol Daniela Arboleta Cortez.
Alyssa Francis C. Arcibal.
Brandon R. Armit.
Catherine Atkinson.
Jared Evan Badalamenti.
Daniel J. Baker.
Swathi Balaji.
Emily Kobe Beffa.
Ashley K. Binns.
Matthew H. Blumenfeld.
Carly Rose Bolin.
Laura Faye Bolin.
Carol Alice Borzecki.
Carly G. Bauman.
Corinne Beatrice Bowe.
Kristen Margaret Bowe.
Julia Rachel Boyle.
Austin J. Braddock.
Daniel Brandt.
Brianna Michelina Brannon.
Stephanie Grace Braunlick.
Sean Xavier Brumfield.
Victoria Ann Berkeley.
Noah Bush.
Nicholas Ryan Burns.
Lena Louise Cabrera.
Elizabeth R. Cacavale.
Ebony Monique Kaya.
Connor Joseph Callahan.
Daniel Julian Cangelosi.
Justine Antonia Cornelia.
Adrian Canovic.
Gabrielle Nicole Capco.
Brian M. Carey.
Taylor Allison Carhart.
Ryan Joseph Casey.
Carl Joseph Casperson.
Sebastian Castano.
Anthony James Catlow.
John Michael Cavallone.
Michael Joseph Chapman.
Brian Joseph Chegwidden.
Ryan J. Chegwidden.
Esther S. Cha.
Dylan Ronald Ciccarella.
Nikita Chopra.
Matthew Ray Clark.
Shaylin A. Clovell.
Elizabeth Morgan Clayton.
Julia Nicole Clayton.
Haley Aaron Cleland.
Matthew H. Clementoni.
Jordan M. Cohen.
Rachel L. Cohen.
Nicole Rose Coleman.
John Michael Cole.
Daniel Marshall Cook.
Jack Alexander Cook.
Brent N. Costantino.
Andrew Joseph Coughlin.
Erin Grace Kugel.
Kyler E. Couts.
Savannah Crumrine.
Angela Marie Cunningham.
Erica Ann Curran.
Aiden Michael Datchison.
Kathleen Kane L. David.
Eric Paul Davidson.
Lindsay Ray Davies.
Miguel Angel Davila.
Raekwon Jermaine Davis.
Daniel DeBleek.
James R. Deegan.
Carissa Catherine Lynette DeFranco.
Kyle M. DeFranco.
Christina Marie DeLuna.
Patrick Allen DiMartino.
Vincent Joseph DeRose.
Priya Desai.
Stephanie Diaz.
Nicholas Gabriel DiGirolamo.
Olivia Lauren DeTrilio.
Christian Anthony DeZino.
Matthew Christian Dottinger.
Dean Thomas Drujak.
Luke Allen Drujak.
David Joseph DeBovi.
Kaylee Mackenzie Dwyer.
Lawrence P. Dwyer.
Robert Edward DeZalo.
James Michael Dewanzik.
Kendall Alexandria Easley.
Richard William Eastman IV.
Erica Louisa Elliott.
Austin Martin Erickson.
Angel Leonardo Espada.
Krista Marie Evans.
Corone Giselle Fajardo.
Luigi R. Faubert.
Thomas Joseph Fierro.
Connor Ryan Fitzgerald.
Jenna Marie Ford.
Caitlin Marie Ford.
Bridget Tracy Francisco.
Angela Nicole Fragoni.
Connor Franz Furcus.
Joseph Nicholas Fulham.
Haley Rose Gagliardi.
Jack Daniel Gagliardi.
Michael Christian Gagliardi.
Felipe C. Galliano.
Kevin T. Ganley.
Matthew W. Garvey.
Courtney Ann Gearing.
Ashley Nicole George.
Justin J. Jacoby.
Amanda R. Giarratano.
Catherine Patricia Gillen.
Robert Paul Gioso.
Catherine Ward Gleason.
Michael Joseph Glynn Jr.
Sophia Goldberg.
Janelle Elizabeth Gomez.
Gabrielle M. Gonzalez.
Melanie Gabrielle Gordon.
John Grader.
Daniel John Grapes.
Mark Graziano.
Brian Matthew Green.
Damon S. Green.
Michael Galevsky.
Sabrina Gutierrez.
Andrew C. Halkyard.
Eric Handebacka.
Matthew James Hanwright.
Samuel B. Hardy.
Ian B. Hartman.
Olivia Marie Heckel.
Noah Scott Heinbockel.
Molly Ann Heller.
Mike Sadeth Hernandez.
Keandria Michelle Hill.
Cole Mason Hopler.
Kelly Diane Hubert.
Peter G. Hunzak.
Logan P. Houston.
Emily Rose Jennings.
Sean M. Johnson.
Stephen T. Johnson.
Tanner M. Johnson.
Gregory A. Jones.
Tamaya Ray Joseph.
Hunter Blake Caldy. Jonah M. Karlovic.
Ted Keeshan.
Alyssa Marie Kelly.
Jillian Marie Kelly.
Nicholas C. Kern.
Sarah Margaret Curtis.
Emma Macy Kilcoyne.
Abigail Jordan Karat.
Philip E. Clar.
Patricia Ann Nodal.
Olivia Kylie Koch.
Alexandra Maria Kornitsky.
Peter Matthew Koza.
Victoria J. Groper.
Mackenzie Patricia Kristofiak.
Sean William Kuhn.
Matthew T. Lassetti.
Alyssa M. Lakatos.
Daniel Joseph Latuja.
Catherine Ann Laufenberg.
Cassandra Lajardo Espute.
Brian R. Lenz.
Thomas James Leonardis.
Dylan Jacob Lesh.
Kayla Lynn Leitner.
Matthew D. Loki.
Mason Patrick Lucas.
Paul Daniel McMichael.
Christian James Majorin.
Kimberly Lauren Mann.
Emily Marcano.
Kara Gail Marinelli.
Tanner Aiden Marquez.
Gwendolyn S. Matthews.
Allison Ann McCabe.
Madeline Elizabeth McCarthy.
James A. McCormack.
Stephen K. Miraby.
Theodore J. Merkt.
Abigail L. Merrill.
Michaela Jane Meyerhoff.
Adam Emerson Miller.
Daniel Lewis Miller.
Jennifer Lynn Miller.
Aya Mitchell.
Georgina Mercedes Montserrat.
Zachary C. Moore.
Carly June Moran.
Lauren Elizabeth Morelli.
Gotami Govan Mundada.
Melissa Rose Mutz.
Michael John Mutz.
Tommy Jolyn Nelson.
Alyssa Nicole Newman.
Brandon Philip Newell.
Michael A. Nichols.
Alexandra Sarah Nikolovsky.
Matthew Nimura.
Nicholas H. O'Connell.
Colleen Monica O'Donnell.
Kelly Eileen O'Hara.
Robin A. Ochike.
Nicholas Michael Olex.
Jennifer Marie Ondish.
Maximilian Christian Opperman.
Sophia Alarlando.
Daniel J. Ortiz.
John Francis Owens.
Demi-Lee Yadi Pablos Soto.
James Philip Pacula.
Anthony Michael Palma.
Jason Parisi.
Pruthvi Urmil Patel.
Rishi N. Patel.
Skylar Mackenzie Pateman.
David James Paulin.
Victoria Marie Pedovillano.
Kayla Marie Pelham.
Nicholas Peter Pelicone.
Lisa Finnessy.
Jessica Taylor Perillo.
Kara Nicole Purtle.
Megan Elizabeth Pizer.
Emily Maria Portella.
Erica Jane Prill.
Christina Grace Punzo.
Jake L. Perzak.
Arjun Chika Rajan.
Angie C. Ramos.
Valeria Ramos.
Kathleen Patricia Riley.
Alexa Rose Reris.
Nicole Elizabeth Rotino.
Carly Lynn Rimsky.
Dante M. Rosselli.
Jacqueline L. Rosinski.
Kaylee Patricia Rubinaccio.
David Samuel Ruff.
Edward Patrick Rush III.
Jesse Michael Ryan.
Carol R. Salinas.
Luisa Teresa Sanchez.
Adam Joseph Sangiovanni.
Joel Antonia Santiago.
Mark Anthony Santora.
Prithvir Kumar Sarkar.
Laura Rose Satilli.
Thomas Michael Sowers.
All Thomas Sava.
John Anthony Scalera.
Tyira Brene Skates.
Caroline Elizabeth Ellen Skirman.
Victoria P. Schaefer.
Nicholas Joseph Schnerger.
Jordan Max Schnerman.
Michael E. Schnerman.
Robert James Schweizer.
Julia Marie Sedgwick.
Sierra Dawn Seeley.
Shane Christopher Sharp.
Tracy Jean Scher.
Brendan Charles Seamer.
Anna Marie Anita Sykes.
Joel Ivan Silvestre Contreras.
Sarah Morgan Sloan.
Devin Claire Samoji.
Andrew William Subchalk.
Massimo Daniel Spataro.
Joseph Francesco Stango.
Joseph J. Stango.
Toran Stevens.
Michael Robinson Stiles.
Nicholas M. Strina.
Ryan Richard Sullivan.
Justin Patrick Swank.
John David Sinolski.
Bejane F. Tanner.
Matthew Joseph Tavarone.
Ada Catherine Tesmer.
Michael M. Thomas.
Margot Elizabeth Tice.
Alex James Tiefenbacher.
Tyler James Tatone.
Jared Allen B. Jong.
Marlena C. Todd.
Tiara Rose Tolliver.
Shannon Marie Turer.
Juliana E. Turk.
Luke Christopher Urbanik.
Nicole Marie Van Hoven.
Adam C. Van Buskirk.
Kyle A. Van Riper.
Connor Vasile.
Tyrese LeVar Vale.
Jonathan Vega.
Haley Rose Venencia.
Brianne Kaylee Vita.
Jake Thomas Volkner.
Dana Rose Vogt.
Tara Leanne Volmar.
Shauna Marie Vreeland.
Christopher James Wales.
Ashley N. Weltner.
Kayla Marie West.
Danielle Lee Willis.
Claire Adele Wisniewski.
Anthony Andrew Witowski.
Brian Y. Wong.
Damian J. Wozniak.
Carla Yakub.
Andrew Gannon Yeniso.
Abigail Nadine Yasepkin.
Jessica Ann Zablatsky.
Iram Zafar.
Syra Zafar.
Alton J. Zeku.
Christopher Hayden Zulig.
Kimberly V. Zulo.
Renee Michelle Cummings.
Samantha Haley Schnerman, Student Government.
JC Michaela Vitolo, Secretary.
Kelsey Alana Dugan, Student Government Vice President.
Christian A. Wickman, Class Treasurer.
Would the graduating class of 2016 please rise? Please move your tassels from right to left, signifying the earning of your high school degree. Congratulations, class of 2016.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, cause you don't have another day. Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of that night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and when we got real blue, stay at home talking on the telephone. And we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with the tan? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on.
Wait, that's so weird. Okay.
Thank you very much.
It's so weird.
It's in my day.
Sorry. I have to do it. Hey guys.
Sleep now. Sleep. Give them another big round of applause.
What was your favorite memory of your time at Morris Knolls?
My favorite memory was all the really cool trips that you get to go on. A particular one that I'll always remember is I went on JSA's Gettysburg trip and it rained for like the entire weekend, but it was still honestly like a trip that, like, as bad of a weather it was, I'm still talking about it now, and those are the best kind of trips that you can possibly have.
Mine would have to be when the boys hockey team won states.
Yeah.
That was one of the best moments, and the whole school just, it was insane. That was pretty good.
Oh, senior teach day.
Senior teach day.
Late because she got in a car accident.
I was late.
And it was the one day she was going to be literally on time to school, and because she's late every day. So then she gives me a call, and she's like, yeah, I hit a pole.
I said I hit a pole, I'm gonna be late to school. But that whole day was funny though. Like dressing up like Mr. Lipson was classic. Cause I wore a tie and like a belt and everything. My hair's short, so everybody thought I was a guy like walking through, so it was funny.
You know how Mr. Lipson's just always like, he'll walk in and be like, good morning, like, I don't know if I'm gonna live tomorrow. Like,
Just
we were
like things like
we were
that.
like using his humor, it was really funny.
Like he's honestly the coolest guy ever.
Yeah, shout out to Lipson.
Yeah,
If
shout
you
out
get
to Lipson.
You are lucky because lucky Lipson.
Yeah, lucky Lipson.
My favorite memory was at the Morris Knolls versus Mount Olive football game. Yours truly got a interception touchdown and like 4.5 sacks, one game. Just throwing that out there.
Bragged about it all year.
I'm bragging about it a lot, but you know, it's fine.
Okay, I have one. So this football season, the first game was Knolls Hills, right?
Yeah.
And it was a pretty close game, but we beat them, right?
Yep.
That was this year. Okay.
Double overtime.
Double overtime, we beat them.
Mine's definitely gotta be both on the football field and the wrestling mat. We did definitely amazing this year in football, so can't take that away from us.
Mr. Muggs' class.
Definitely for Mott.
Oh, yeah.
Mott ski trips.
Me and Mark always sleep in the same bed.
Oh, okay.
And Mr. Cheggs' jokes. You should get one of his classes.
Well, I love Mr. Schubert's class, and I love the Knolls Hills game with everyone cheering. It's so fun.
Yeah, we're choir kids, so we went on a lot of really cool trips to Europe.
Yeah, we went on 2 separate trips to Europe.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Pretty awesome.
And then all the sporting events, obviously, are the best. You got to go to those.
For me, it was accepting my sumo award. It was my first one I ever got, and I really tried hard that year to get it. So.
Well, for me, it was actually a class that I took. Sophomore year, English 10 with Mr. Collinsworth. Best class. Tons of fun.
My favorite was probably this whole year. I made so many friends for once. It was, yeah.
My favorite memory was probably performing at Carnegie Hall with Chorale, because it was just like such a heartfelt thing. You know what I mean? Like, which is stupid, but like it's not. It's really cute. Yeah.
The Spectrum Coffee House with Mr. Collinsworth was absolutely amazing. We had it outdoors with a stage and everything. It was fantastic.
Doing a project with Shane Sharp. That was hilarious. Prom. That was really fun. Making new friends. Not dropping out. My favorite memory was freshman field hockey, even though I quit the next year. That was where I met all my best friends, and we're still all friends, so yeah, it was worth it. We all played freshman field hockey. That's where we met.
My favorite, I liked the state championship hockey game when we were sophomores.
I missed that.
That was a fun game, honestly.
I had a really good time doing anything with the TV production program. The TV production program was really kind of turned into a second home for me. And probably one of my favorite things that we did was we did a film challenge, and we all got to go to Six Flags for the day, and it was really cool. It was like a big family, like all the TV kids hanging out with each other. So the TV program, anything including the TV program, really.
My favorite memory was definitely the IB holiday dinner. A lot of the IB students and teachers went to a nice little restaurant, and we had a really good time together.
I think in general, my favorite memory is being able to become so close with a group of people and being able to do stuff with them all the time and feeling comfortable and being myself and always having a group to fall back on.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she is waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. No, I know that I'm not all that you got. I guess that I just thought maybe we could find new ways to fall apart. by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight.
Sing it out, boy, you've got to see what tomorrow brings. Sing it out, girl, you've got to be what tomorrow needs. For every time that they want to count you out and use your voice every single time you open up your mouth. Sing it for the boys, sing it for the girls. Every time that you lose it, sing it for the world. Sing it from the heart, sing it till you're nuts. Sing it out for the ones that'll hate your guts. Sing it for the deaf, sing it for the blind. Sing about every word that you left behind. Sing it for the world, sing it for the world. Sing it out, boy, they're gonna sell